playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Rowe, joined by Kirk Broomstreet. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Ducks offense will get the first swing today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He finds some space. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down, they go right back to him. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
When we think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So UCLA's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear at the 20. Touchdown, UCLA, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jamison. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch in space. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. And the back gets the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they hand it off to the back. The senior able to make the start after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll give it to the back. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He escapes the pocket. The ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up in the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. He keeps it on the design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Keeper trying to get to the marker. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down, but no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. Looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 2nd and goal, they give him another chance. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. So with all that pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. To the air, it's Hodges. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And it's caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either fans can make an adjustment. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. At the 18, returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Scanning the field, it's Hodges. The short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short completion there, second down coming up. Shotgun formation, here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The Bruins pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Here's the second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trails. It ends up hitting the upright.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Comes up with the catch. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Can they pick up the first on the ground? After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Hodges. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. They keep him guessing with a run. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make 4 field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Both are your heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pounding away with the run game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field. It's Hodges. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Spins away from the defender. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Bruins come to the line with 1st and goal. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UCLA. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Let's it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Torres. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit any better than that. And they add to the lead. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.